Okay, so for this one, solve the interval of 0 to 2 pi, give the exact values, or for decimal places when appropriate. And the graph has been provided for you. So it looks like from 0 to 2 pi, right? Here's the 2 pi mark, okay? I'm only looking for two solutions here. So I gave you the graph. So we're going to work with this, okay? I have 2 cosine squared x plus 3 sine x is equal to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and change everything, use identities. So I'm going to have 2. How about 1 minus sine squared x plus 3 sine x is equal to 0. So I use the trig identity. Factor in a 2. I'll get 2 minus 2 sine squared x plus 3 sine x equals 0. And then I'm going to reorganize my terms here to negative 2 sine squared x plus 3 sine x plus 2 equals 0. This is the quadratic. I have something squared plus something and then a constant on the end. So I'm going to multiply everything by negative 1 to give me 2 sine squared x minus 3 sine x minus 2 equals 0. And you know what? This can factor. I know it doesn't look like it, but it totally can. Okay, 2 sine squared would be 2 sine x times a sine x, right? 2 sine x times sine x is 2 sine squared x. Then I have the number negative 2. Well, how about negative 2 and 1? So 2 sine x times negative 2 is negative 4 sine x, plus a sine x is a negative 3 sine x. So this totally factors. Then I have the zero product property that says either 2 sine x plus 1 is 0, or sine x minus 2 is 0. So this one tells me that sine of x is equal to negative 1/2 when I solve, and this one tells me that the sine of x is equal to 2. Well, this one we can definitely deal with, right? This tells me that, if you think about it, and where in the unit circle is the sine equal to negative 1/2? So that will happen at 7 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, and at 11 pi over 6. So my two solutions for this one would be 7 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6. Okay, those are the two answers. But what about this? Well, you'll recall, right, for a sine curve looks like this. It goes in between 1 and negative 1, and we're asking for when it's equal to 2, so there is no real solution for that one. So this one is inconsequential. So the only two answers we're looking for are 7 pi over 6 and 11 pi over 6.